Was it you, Karen, that said what time were you shooting?
Yeah.
I didn't know what the hell you was talking about. I was like, what? All right, let's try this. Let's try this again, Dylan.
I don't know why my connection's so bad. Oh, here we go again. Hold on. I'm gonna call y'all back.
All right.
And we back.
I'm China.
We're gonna try this again, Vern. A team that is successful. They're coming off a championship win. The LA Lakers, they brought the Larry O'Brien trophy back to the city of Angels. The LA Lakers, they seem to be making moves. I don't think we'll see the same championship team from last year. The NBA, there's a lot of noise out there about a lot of other teams making moves. So I think the Lakers are also trying to make moves so they don't fall behind with the rest of the pack that may be in contention for that Larry O'Brien trophy. They already traded for Dennis Schroeder, and they traded Danny Green away. That's one half of Albert's prediction. He also thinks that Melo will sign, and if that happens, then he's 100% correct. Wesley Matthews is linked with the Lakers. Anthony Davis opted out, but we all know why, because he's going to get more money. So he didn't need to play that last year. Danny Green is gone. Rajon Rondo, he may be gone because of Dennis Schroeder being on the team.
Yeah,
it's really hard to see Schroeder, Caruso, and Rondo on the team. But maybe it could happen. KCP opted out, and Dwight Howard, he only had like a fully guaranteed contract at the end, or none guaranteed contract, and they let him play for the year because he had some pretty good games. But do you think that this Lakers team will look a lot different from last year?
I hope so. I don't know if that's going to me, but I surely hope so. Rondo and Dwight, just go ahead and call it quits, man. Dwight, you got your ring. I know you tired of Shaq being on your every other day. Just go ahead and quit, bro. Just go ahead and quit. You got your ring. You cried on Instagram. Give it up, bro. Give it up, bro. Just quit. Rondo, you got two of them. And honestly, I thought your career was over after you rolled the ball up court in Dallas. After I seen that, bro, I just knew your career was over.
Me too.
That I'm still hot about that. I went out and bought a Rondo jersey for my granddad. Like I'm hot about that.
Man.
You got two of them, bro. Just call it quits. Call it quits, man.
Him and Derek Fisher, they're on my list of I will always not hate them, but dislike them for what they did during their short time with the Mavs.
And Dennis Rodman, because he played for us for like 3 games.
Nah, that's just Dennis Rodman. I gave him a break.
But he's from Oak Cliff though, so I wouldn't expect. I'd expect that with him being from Oak Cliff. I kind of see that.
That explains everything.
I kind of see that.
Yeah.
They did good with picking up Scrotum. I used to call Dennis Scrotum. Hey, real talk. That's how he used to play. That's how he used to see him. Like for a long time. I was like, is that Scrotum?
Oh my!
Is that Scrotum? But Dennis started to prove himself a little bit when he had to be that man for a little bit in Oklahoma. So I can see that. I can see that he's maturing in the game. That was a good move. Danny Green, thank God he's gone. He wasn't doing nothing. He pretty much pulled the Kuzma. A lot of these guys were just problematic to the team, and I'm actually glad that part of the team won't be back next year. As a fan of basketball, period, not even just LeBron. But I want to see my boy get another ring before he dip. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this man got enough rings. Somebody else need to win now.
he been a lot. He's been a lot. He just ain't got enough.
Okay.
He ain't got enough.
What's enough?
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. Hey, and when I say that, I really believe it.
7.
So you want to just have one more than MJ?
I mean, not even, because then, well, yeah, I will say yeah, because then it's like you can't say nothing else. What are you gonna say? Oh, he ain't do it 7 in a row. Neither did MJ. Oh, he ain't do it without somebody. Neither did MJ.
But they're always gonna say that. Yeah, he didn't have a perfect record. MJ was 6 for 6, and it took LeBron 3 teams and 3 super teams to win.
Chicago was a super team. You can't tell me it wasn't, bro. You can't tell me it wasn't.
It is.
Especially when they added that boy Dennis Rodman, because oh my god, the Horace Grant era of Chicago was nice too. When it was just Jordan, Horace Grant, and Pip. But once they added my boy Dennis, like it was lights out basketball from there. I think Dennis Rodman, I think seen this like today or yesterday. Dennis Rodman only has like 15 games scoring 20 plus points. He's only scored 20 plus points in 15 games throughout his career.
Dang.
And, you know what I'm saying? And he's had like 60 something plus 20 plus rebounding games in his career. So like
that dude was a beast, man.
You know what I'm saying?
About a role player.
I know. He played his role well.
Facts.
What about the rest of y'all? Y'all think that this team will look a lot different?
Yep, Rondo's getting shipped off. Danny Green, he's already gone. Now, I don't know if they're going to keep KCP and Dwight. I'm not sure about those two, but I do know that Rondo was out. They're not keeping him and Schroeder.
Wesley Matthews is a cheaper option. I think his contract last year, or I think he opted out this year or something, or the team declined. Anyway, I think the remaining money was like $2.1 million, so you can get him for that, and it's probably a lot cheaper than KCP. So would you make that move?
I would. Wesley Matthews, I think he's a better shooter than KCP.
And KCP didn't really step up in the finals like he needed to be.
He did in the last game.
In the last, yeah, but not where
As a Mavericks fan, I'll tell you right now, that's not the case.
You don't think so? About shooting?
Yeah, Wesley Matthews can go 1 for 28 from the 3-point line any night.
I think Rajon is gone.
Mm-hmm.
He probably is going to go to the Clippers. I think they might keep Dwight just because DeMarcus Cousins isn't looking too good to start the NBA season, so they might keep him for insurance. But KCP, I think he's definitely gone as well. Thank God they got rid of Danny Green. I called it. That man was Brick City. If J.R. Smith was in there, he would have been Brick City. He would have been gone too. But that's all I was saying. I think they keep it J.R. Smith for next year because I think they're going to use him more and incorporate him more with the offense. So
he's not coming back.
with the Henny.
That's he's not coming back.
That man, his sole job on the team is to pour drinks.
He's a liquor boy.
Man, going back to his couch.
Jeff, you think the team, they're blowing it up in a sense?
I mean, it's just gonna be just like how everyone else said. I mean, Danny Green's already gone. Rondo's gonna be gone. He's going to the Clippers. KCP, get him out of here. Maybe. I mean, he didn't really perform too well during the playoff run, but I think they should keep Dwight though, for sure. I mean, as long as Dwight can keep contributing how he did, being high energy, then I think that'll be a good keep. But it's just gonna be like those minor changes.
Facts.
Do you really think Rajon Rondo would go to the rival, the team that may stop your former team from going to the
Yes
finals? Because he's pretty close friends with AD and Boogie, and he seems to have respect. There's mutual respect between him and
it's just business,
James.
Bro. Exactly. I think he's that petty. He would do it.
If you're him, are you choosing the Clippers or Boston?
LA.
LA for sure.
Isn't he in talks with the Hawks?
Yeah. There's some rumors out there that he could be linked with the Atlanta Hawks.
To mentor Trey. That's what I.
Let him stay as that rumors.
I don't mind him with being a backup to Trey Young.
Yeah, but just know he's not winning a championship. So at this stage in his career,
Exactly.
do you really want to
be a mentor?
Yeah. Well, you already got 2.
Do you not want more?
I mean,
exactly. You got your 2 make your departure. You only need 1 to be considered for the NBA Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
If he can play without getting hurt, I don't see a reason for him to retire. But he's pretty injury prone.
I asked you guys to predict 2020 free agents. These are the people that I think, as far as free agents or people that will get traded. These are my predictions. They'll either play for the Lakers or the Clippers.
What?
You can't tell me that anybody that's either available on the trade block or a free agent, that the Lakers and the Clippers are not listed as suitable teams to pick them up.
Nope. I don't think the Lakers are. I think the Clippers are. They have a lot more to choose from because of what happened last year. I think the Lakers only have to add 2 or 3 because if they blow it up too much, then they're going to have to start completely over. So I don't think they want to incorporate a Derrick Rose into that. Definitely, I would not do that.
Derrick Rose with the Lakers would be nice. Well, not now.
If they got Bradley Beal, oh my gosh.
For who?
The Lakers. Oh my gosh.
That'll be GG.
That would be better than DeMar DeRozan.
Yes.
who opted into his last year. He had a player option in the current contract, so he'll start out the season with the San Antonio Spurs. I don't see him staying on the team for the whole season. They will find a trade partner. Hot take: he will get traded to the Toronto Raptors. But
what?
2020 free agency predictions. Now these are actual free agents that have opted out, and they're actually looking for a team when free agency starts. The period actually starts Friday, and I think official signings will start Sunday. They'll have like a 2-day grace period. But anyway, you have Anthony Davis, Brandon Ingram, Fred Van Fleet, Montrezl Harrell, Goran Dragic, Rajon Rondo, Serge Ibaka, DeMarcus Cousins, and Carmelo Anthony. Just going down that list of those 10 players really quickly, all 5 of us, let's predict where these players may land. You already said a few of them already, but let's just run through this list. I'll start. I have Anthony Davis re-signing with the Lakers. That's a no-brainer. Rajon Rondo, I do have him going to the Clippers because I think that they'll offer him more money and a much larger role on the team. He may even start on that team. Because they may get rid of Patrick Beverly and Lou Will. Brandon Ingram, I have him re-signing with the Pelicans. He's a restricted free agent, so it's really hard to go somewhere where you're a restricted free agent. And I think the Pelicans will give him the bag. Fred Van Fleet will re-sign with the Toronto Raptors. He said he won his championship. Now he wants the money, but I think they will give him the money because he's a great player and he works really well with the players that are on that team with Siakam and those guys, Kyle Lowry. DeMarcus Cousins, actually I'm going to the Lakers. I think that AD will, want to run it because what could have been if Boogie was healthy this past year with him and Rajon Rondo and LeBron. Goran Dragic, I am going to the Dallas Mavericks. They tried to trade for him last year, but the trade failed. He's from the same country as Luka. They're pretty good friends, so I would love to see those two play together. I would have Dragic come off the bench and then at some point during the game in the end have them both on the court. I think that's a perfect place for him. Montrezl Harrell, I'm going to the Clippers. I don't really see too many people wanting him. Dwight Howard, the Golden State Warriors, I have him going there.
Ooh,
they
that's a
wanted,
good pick.
Thank you. They've wanted him before, and so I think that it may just happen. Serge Ibaka, I have him going to the Brooklyn Nets to
Oh,
team up with his former teammate
Okay.
KD. And
Family
lastly,
reunion.
Melo. I have Melo going to, let's see if I agree with Albert's prediction, the Phoenix Suns.
Whoa.
Him and Chris Paul didn't work out in Houston. Daryl Morey did him wrong. I see Chris Paul saying, hey, bring my buddy over. You saw what he did during his time with Portland. He'll be a great player off the bench.
that's not bad at all. Only if Devin Booker stays though.
Who knows?
Who wants to go next?
Well, I feel like AD gonna stay, of course. Why not? You just got your ring with your boy LeBron. I feel like Melo needs to link up with LeBron finally. Quit playing and get your ring, bro. You had the chance. You chose the money back then instead of going to South Beach with your boy.
Exactly.
Y'all could have had 3, 4, 5 for real.
For real.
But you chose the money instead. Quit playing. Go to LA. Everybody rock with you, bro. I said it earlier. Rondo, Dwight, just call it quits, bro. Hang up. Hang it up.
Really, Rondo? Did you see the way Rondo played?
Yeah, he went off.
Playoff Rondo.
Yeah, but do you think he could last the whole season? Plus
Another,
playoffs?
you know what I'm saying? Just hang it up, bro. Just hang it up, bro.
Man,
Load
can't stay
management.
healthy.
Load management. Let him come back in the playoffs like he did.
I'll send Serge to LA too. I would love to see Brandon Ingram and Boogie in Portland. I feel like that helped. That helped. Yo, just imagine.
That man getting the max.
Man, that would be cold, but that's
Imagine.
Are you
Just
trading away
imagine.
CJ?
Of course. CJ McCollum is out of there.
Oh,
Out of there, son.
no, you
CJ
crazy.
is gone.
No,
CJ is gone, bro. If I get Brandon Ingram and a true center who can stay healthy, yeah, bro, we running. You are Melo's gone too. Yeah, we running. Like like you said, D. I don't see nobody one Harrell. So LA is where he stays. The bad LA in Clip City. Fred, he might as well resign. Kyle needs the help up there. Kyle Lowry needs that help. Yeah. And Roger, just come to Dallas real quick.
let's go.
Just come to Dallas
The
real quick.
Dragon. Ah.
You know what I'm saying?
Miami would have won a chip if he had stayed healthy.
Him and Luca out there talking in their own foreign native tongues, calling plays that they ran when they was like 14. Like yeah, that'll be nasty. If we can keep KP healthy, that'll be awesome. So
all right, I'll go.
Happen.
We're gonna touch on that soon.
It won't happen, but
hey.
I'll go really quick. Obviously, AD's staying, gonna get more money. He actually the glue to that team, not LeBron. Rajon, he's gonna go to the Clippers. Brandon Ingram, like Dylan says, is a restricted free agent, so not a lot of places he can go. I see him fitting in with that team very well, so there's no need for him to start over somewhere else. Fred Van Fleet might as well stay in Toronto. I don't really see him packing up. Just like Serge, I see them staying with that team. Brooklyn would be great, but don't they have DeAndre Jordan with the Nets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
And Jared
But
Allen.
they don't play the same way. They're both rim
They don't.
protectors, but Serge can shoot from the perimeter and outside the key.
Yeah, but if they're both starting, I think that's just too much cluster right there. I think it's just too many. Yeah,
I think they'll play small.
A lot of body.
I think they'll play small. Maybe even KD at the 4. I doubt it because I don't think he'll want to play the 4. But you just have Serge come off the bench like he did with Toronto.
That's true. DeMarcus Cousins, I got him going and staying at home. He's just injury prone.
You on to something?
It's sad, I thought last year would be a great pick for him. Would have been a great season for him with the Lakers, but he got injured again, and he's not projected to start the season this year. So, I don't see the Lakers really betting on him. They might save him for the playoffs if they do pick him up, but I wouldn't really put my chips in the basket or my eggs in the basket with him. I like the pick with y'all with Dragic going to Dallas. That'd be a great fit for the Mavs. Definitely put them a step above the rest of the Western Conference teams as far as young teams. Montrezl Harrell, yeah, whatever. He's staying with the Clippers. Ain't nobody checking for him.
No.
Dwight Howard, he might as well return to the Lakers. But that Clippers pick, that actually was good. But the only reason not the Clippers, but the Warriors. The only thing I don't think they're going to pick him up is because they just drafted that power forward and that center tonight. So I don't think they are wasting that pick. But especially with Klay Thompson getting hurt, they're going to have to look in to bring somebody in until they know the status of Klay. So I don't think they're going to do that. And Melo, he's going to Lakers. Enough said.
I'll be sure.
How many players can a team have? Like 30 players on the Lakers. This is a baseball team?
Not if the two retire. Just take the dogs around back and put them down. Like, put them down.
I just can't agree with the Rajon Rondo retirement. It's too early.
Yeah.
Too early.
When he's in the game, he plays good.
He's a difference
has
maker.
to
If he didn't come back from that hand injury, finger, whatever it was, the Lakers would not have won the championship.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, another veteran presence out there. Yeah.
All right, I'll go ahead and take it. All right, have Anthony Davis staying where he's at. Don't see why they would just blow up the whole team unless you're like the Mavericks in 2011.
Whoa.
Ooh, shots fired.
Ouch.
Whoa.
Mark Cuban is on your head.
He on his own head for what he did that year.
Exactly.
After that year, Brandon Ingram, the player that y'all call me, the one that y'all say that looks like me, he is getting a max
You look like him.
contract. I'm old.
Oh, I forgot that I thought you looked like B.I.
You look like me. I was born first.
Hey, are you older than Brandon Ingram?
I don't know.
You might be. Dang, that's wild. That we're older than NBA players now.
Bro, we creeping on 30, bro.
That's facts, bro. This is crazy.
Keep that in mind, bro.
That shall not be mentioned again.
Yeah,
For
please.
real. Don't say that. Don't speak those words.
You act like we 28 or 29.
Yeah.
Damn,
Bro.
Relax.
that's what
Bro,
I'm
we
like.
got
Closer to 30. 25, bro. We're about to be 25, bro.
We got another 5 years, bro. We creeping, bro. We tipsy.
You're going to wake up one day and you're going to be 29. You're like, oh,
Right?
Like,
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm back.
don't you put that either on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, bro. Brandon Ingram's getting the max contract. So Fred VanVleet, if he doesn't stay in Toronto, he's going to the Knicks.
Oh, I like that.
Because those boys, they have a real point guard problem down there. And, yeah, I don't think they want Westbrook.
Yeah. They may throw him the bag.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Montrez, everyone said it. He's staying where he's at. Goran Dragic, like I said, the Knicks have a point guard problem. He'll be going to the Knicks or he'll be signing a 1-year deal with Miami. Serge, I think he's going to stay in Toronto. Rajon Rondo, he's going to the Clippers or he's going to the Hawks to develop Trae Young, as we discussed earlier. Like Albert said, DeMarcus Cousins, he's staying at home.
Hey.
Dwight, he's staying in LA. His wife is his wife plays for the Sparks as well. So I
Yep.
think it all ties it together. So he'll stay in where he's at. And I'm also
They go-
jumping.
Well, they're gonna have a long distance relationship. The Lakers are not bringing that man back.
You don't think so?
No.
He gonna be a house husband.
The Lakers are gonna sign Tristan Thompson.
I got my ring.
Oh no!
Oh,
I got
my
my ring.
gosh.
Don't do that, please. And Carmelo, he's going to the Lakers. They're shipping some people off, and they're gonna bring in that man. And he's gonna play his role, and he's gonna take less money. So
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
that's my prediction.
Time for the moment of truth.
So who going?
Best prediction. It's me. It's me, man.
This man gonna say Paul Pierce going to the Lakers.
What?
Well, he's from Texas, but he's gonna go to New York.
Anyways, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet, guys. Anthony Davis staying with the Lakers, no brainer.
All right, that was good.
Brandon Ingram staying with the Pelicans, no brainer.
Thanks.
Fred
I'm with you.
VanVleet, he's staying in Toronto, no brainer. I really can't see him anywhere else, to be honest. He has a good role
Pay
with
him that
Toronto.
money, he's going somewhere else.
I don't know how much he's trying to get paid, but he ain't gonna get no crazy money. So
If he
need
goes to the
calm down.
Knicks, they're gonna offer him a contract.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They're gonna get him a supermax off the Tecumpo money.
I like him with the Knicks, but he's not a max player or anywhere close to that. So if the Knicks do that, they're dumb. Which
It's the Knicks.
Yeah.
exactly,
They're going to do.
exactly.
They're gonna spend their money on some point guard, bro. And it's
It's either him, Russell Westbrook, or Shaq West.
Or Jeremy Lin.
oh,
Ooh,
Jeremy
bring
Lin.
Linsanity back. Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Somebody call John Stark, see what he doing. Is John busy?
John Starks, 90s.
We have Montrezl Harrell. He's staying with the Clippers. Ain't nobody checking for that man. He ain't going nowhere else.
Mm.
Dragic. I say he's going to the Knicks.
Okay.
Get a true point guard out there with OP. Let's go.
They're gonna be trash.
butt cheeks.
Hey, but Dragic is a upgrade from Peyton.
True.
It is.
L for Peyton.
So yeah, for Peyton, it's an upgrade. So get
What's
him
a-
out there. As long as
What's
he's
a better
his
type
foot-
of trash can?
Bro, you can't say Dragic is trash, bro.
Oh, him on that team is trash. He's not gonna help that team. I think Fred VanVleet is better.
Exactly.
It is, but he ain't worth that
Right.
money though.
But these are your predictions, my bad.
He's worth the money to the Knicks, dude.
Bro, a max contract, bro? Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
with
Nah,
the Knicks.
they gonna regret it. Watch.
They regretting themselves right now.
Mark my words. Anyway, Serge Ibaka, he's going to the Nets. Rajon Rondo, the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins, I think he stayed home. This man, this man cannot stay healthy to save his life, man. I'm rooting for him. I want him to go somewhere, but
Same.
Facts.
I just can't see any NBA team really want to take a chance on him.
Greg Oden.
I was about to say that same thing, bro. He got that Greg Oden syndrome.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
He got a couple rings out of it, though.
Yeah.
Who you play with?
Now,
Hey,
Miami?
bitch. Oh, Greg, yeah, he was in Miami when he got that last one, I think.
Oh, I forgot about that.
well, it lasted 2 games.
Who
Yeah.
was a coach?
At least DeMarcus put up like 25, 10, and 6.
You know what I'm saying?
He should have never left Sacramento. That's where everything went down.
Thank you, bro.
Act like that was
Thank
him.
you, bro.
He didn't ask for that. He got
Hey.
traded.
Because he was acting a fool.
He was a crybaby.
I was about to say,
I would be too
Yeah.
if I'm losing every night,
but if you would have stayed, Fox would have came through.
and they still be
Exactly.
trash.
Ah.
Nah, bro. I feel like it would be a lot farther with if Boogie was still Boogie and De'Aaron Fox came through and all these other young talent men, they would do
They
something,
never
bro.
gave the man a
Make it to the
chance.
playoffs.
They fired the guy that actually was a great coach there, Mike Malone. They were doing all the wrong moves, and rather than elevating DeMarcus Cousins during his prime, they were taking him 5 steps back.
I mean,
He
bro
had to.
was
His
bro
Where is
best
he
was
now?
in
his
On
best
the
time was
couch.
his best time was with New Orleans before he tore his Achilles.
He had to
Yeah.
lose some weight though. That was his problem too. He had too
Yeah.
much weight on his knees.
Yeah.
He's skinny now.
Yeah, he is.
All that physical therapy he been doing.
Hey.
A lot of hours in the sauna.
Exactly.
He's gonna be there again.
So let's go ahead and continue this real quick. Dwight Howard staying with the Lakers. Like I said earlier, if he keeps that same energy, he'll be all right. Then lastly, Carmelo Anthony.
Just
Why
get-
you take
I'm just getting ready for the disrespect.
what you, bro? Hey, bro. I'm looking out for Melo, bro. I'm looking out for Melo.
Oh man.
This man, Carmelo Anthony, is gonna take his talents to Toronto.
Get the what?
Oh my gosh!
I understand.
Oh man. No,
He's going up north.
he's going to Charlotte. Him and LaMelo gonna have a podcast called Mello and Mello.
Why?
This man said he going to the North.
Yeah, bro. Hey, check it out. Look, Melo coming off the bench with Toronto, bro. That's solid, bro.
He's not coming off the bench with Toronto. What are you talking
Yes, he
about?
is.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
What?
They go bench OG. Yeah, I'm just
You
going.
can't even say his
OG
name.
Anobi. OG Anobi.
Y'all forget he came off the bench with what's his name with the Trailblazers, but he ended up starting and he played like the last
That's
10 minutes.
That's because Trevor Ariza opted out and Rodney Hood tore his Achilles.
But Trevor Ariza opted out and he still got traded.
That's because I'd rather have Robert Covington too than Trevor Ariza. I'd like to have both of them.
I'm
but
not gonna lie to you. I'd rather have Robert Covington.
But we're
Yeah,
not
you
gonna
know, he
we're
played
not
with the
gonna entertain
T-Wolves.
what Jeff's talking about.
Yeah, I'm not entertaining it.
I'm just saying, Trevor Ariza over Robert Covington. I'll take that trade.
That's
I'll
a
take
no-brainer
that
to
trade.
me.
It is.
I mean, no disrespect. Trevor Ariza's still that guy on defense, and he's a 3-and-D guy. But I'd
Sometimes.
rather
So
have
is
Trevor.
Robert Covington.
Yeah, he looked really
Sometimes.
good on the Rockets.
Yeah, Trevor Ariza sometimes.
Real sometime, bro. You gotta
You also got to remember this man was drafted in 03.
Yeah.
Right. It's time to quit. It's time to quit.
You
Got
trying
his ring with the
to
Lakers.
retire the whole league.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Everybody from '96 is out of there.
You done.
He sound like Xavier talking about 96.
Oh. Hey, Kenya Martin Jr. just went to the Rockets.
Hey.
No one cares. All right, our next game. I can't believe King Martin has a son that's already in the league. That's crazy.
See what I'm saying?
Beast.
Oh, because he played in Denver.
Yeah.
Trash. We got a new game.
He had the lips on his neck from Trina.
That was fire. That was fire.
That was different. I'm not gonna lie.
That was different.
That was
That was
different.
different. That was different.
All right, for my boy and coming on our podcast and blessing us, we got a new game called Cold Like Minnesota. So this game is basically where I'll present a trade that happened in the NBA or a rumor that is circulating through the league, and I want your opinion on it. So either you give it 5 snowflakes, ice it out, If you like it, love it. And if you don't really care for it, if it's just like, you give it 3, give it an average score. And if you definitely don't like it, get 0 or 1 snowflake. Chris Paul is traded to the Phoenix Suns. We saw what he did in OKC. Now, Devin Booker is a way better player than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and you have DeAndre Ayton, who's a way better player than Steven Adams. Do y'all like this move?
Look, man, this goes back to me calling great players of the past high school thoughts. Because how many different jerseys has my man put on within these last 3 years?
This is his 5th time.
See what I'm saying, bro?
Fifth in his career, and I think this is 3rd team in 3 years.
See what I'm saying, bro? You put on a different jersey in a different city every year, bro.
And this one didn't make sense at all.
Come on.
At all.
I give it 2 snowflakes.
I give it 1. Can I do 1.5?
Yes, you can.
Okay, well, give me 1 pound. It's 1.5 snowflakes because it snowed a little bit. Just
I don't like
bit.
it either.
No.
I don't see the fit.
You gave up Kelly Oubre. That was my man, bro.
Exactly.
That
That's
was
my
the
point.
guy. That was the guy.
Yeah.
I give it 2 because it's Chris Paul, but he's going to be out. He's going to be gone in like 2 years. And Kelly Oubre was just coming to his own, and they traded the man.
And Chris been playing like Cliff. I don't know if it's Cliff or Chris. I can't tell out there no more, man. I can't tell.
Bro.
Jeff, how many tornadoes you giving it?
What?
How many tornadoes are you giving this?
I'm giving it 2 snowflakes.
2 hurricane symbols.
Yeah, Chris Paul, I feel like he'll be able to elevate the others around him because he is a pass first point guard. I mean, him and Devin Booker are already together, right? Or earlier today, shooting around, putting in that work. So I feel like it's gonna be all right. But giving up Kelly Oubre, that was stupid.
It made no sense.
Yeah,
None.
Dude can already get his own shot.
I'm giving it 4.
What?
You have to think that this will help Devin Booker in the long run and DeAndre Ayton. You have a guy like this, they're already in the gym. They're already in the lab shooting. This man is teaching them the game of basketball in a whole different way. The game is going to slow down for these guys. They will make noise this year. Now, I'm not saying that they are a championship contender, but we saw what they did with OKC, what Chris Paul did with OKC. It came down to 1 possession, and they almost went to the 2nd round to play the Lakers, which we saw in that bubble, the way the Thunder blew out the Lakers. Now, I'm not saying that they would have won a 7-game series, but this man, Chris Paul, is a difference maker, and he makes his presence known as soon as he goes into a new locker room. With these young guys, they're great. Kelly Oubre, yeah, that sucks because him and Devin Booker could have played for a long time together, but this Phoenix Suns team, they were undefeated in the bubble without Kelly Oubre even playing because he was inactive the whole time.
that's true.
So I'm giving it 4.
But
The pre-locker room drip is what I'm going to miss.
Well, him and Shai
You're still gonna get it.
Yeah, him and Gilgeous-Alexander now they're definitely about to have some fashion wars.
Hey, the real talk though, that is dirty. How they had my boy wear the new jerseys just to let my mans go.
I know he had a horse and everything, mask on.
A whole Chris Paul #3 just sit on these brand new jerseys. Guess what we finna trade you for?
Hey, that's what Ricky Rubio said. He was like, "What a business this is." That's why when KD, James Harden, any of these guys want to go somewhere else, I'm all for it because they'll let you go in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
Speaking of players moving on from a franchise that drafted them, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, Drew Holiday, Milwaukee traded for him. They gave away a lot to get him. They also traded for Bogdan Bogdanovic, who plays for Sacramento, but it seems like that trade is going to fall through because he didn't accept it. So he might just hit the market as a restricted free agent. So, yeah, for now, all they have is Drew Holiday. is this enough to keep Giannis on the team? Will he sign that supermax before the December 21st deadline, or do you see him going to Golden State or Miami?
I feel like Giannis gonna do it because the Bucks really didn't want him no way. Like I'm dead serious when I tell you that they had plans for Jabari Parker to be the guy.
The guy, yeah.
Yep.
I feel slighted by that, so I wouldn't stay in Milwaukee. It's Milwaukee. Who wants to stay in Milwaukee?
It is facts.
It's like Minnesota. Who wants to stay here? I don't. I don't.
That's crazy.
So
I didn't know.
Go ahead.
I didn't say. I didn't know Bogdan, whatever his name is. I didn't know that he whatchamacallit didn't accept it.
Yeah, he didn't accept
See
it.
Vernon's face.
So Vern, do you like the idea of Giannis playing for another team besides Milwaukee? Like, if you see him in a Golden State or Miami jersey, how many snowflakes are you giving it?
If I catch Buddy in a Miami jersey, especially if it's the Miami Vice jersey, I get it 5 snowflakes, Cuddy. I give you 5 snowflakes.
Him and Jimmy Butler will win a chip?
Him, Jimmy Buckets, my boy Tyler Hero. Oh, come on, man. What's my other dude name? Duncan Robinson. Come on, man.
Yeah, Bam Adebayo.
Bam. Come on,
They're not
brother.
keeping Bam.
Pat Riley might just come back and coach.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna keep Bam if they trade for Giannis.
They're gonna unretire Lonzo Mourning jersey. Quit playing. Quit playing. Have my boy out there.
All right. How many snowflakes you giving it if you see him on one of those other teams like Golden State or Miami or Dallas?
Triple D. That was a thing. My bad. That was a thing. But we ended up getting.
But it's never.
We ended up getting
It's a
Gordon.
thing.
We ended up getting Gordon Hayward. He looks like a Gordon Hayward.
Dallas is like the pit stop. They only stop here for like 2 days. I'm like, all
I'll
right.
sleep.
Hey,
This
bro,
one-
It's true.
It wasn't a pit stop for this man. 20 years.
Hey, my
20
boy,
years.
my boy turned down big money to stay in Dallas.
He also came from Germany, so he didn't know that much.
I'm
Hey,
sleep.
bro, chill.
Guess what? Guess what, Albert? Jason Kidd is looking at you. And even when he turns around, he's looking at you.
What?
He had
came
eyes in the
twice.
back of his
He
head.
was here twice.
Twice.
We drafted him. He's like, you know what? I shouldn't have left.
Trade him
Because
for
after
Steve Nash.
he got somebody better.
Mm-mm.
But then Steve left us.
Then he left.
He went back to his home team too.
Yeah.
I'm outie.
They stopped at Buc-ee's, and that was it.
Go ahead, Kyra.
I have yet to forgive him.
Oh, see, with Clay going down, I have him going to Golden State. So I'm gonna give that 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 snowflakes. Let them sprinkle down.
Like Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bucks are trying, but I don't think it's enough to, go over that hump in the East. So I give it 5 snowflakes, him going either to the Warriors, which I prefer, or going to the Heat.
How you prefer this and then didn't accept the KD signing?
Giannis isn't KD.
Exactly.
Giannis will add a different type of flow.
I'm not going to tolerate KD slander. This is
It's not slander, bro. It's just
No. He's saying that KD is a better player.
yeah, like KD just it makes everything just like overpowered.
But you act like getting Giannis, they're only gonna win 2 additional games.
So you telling me you want Giannis?
It's just more
over
acceptable, bro.
Kevin
It's just
Durant?
more acceptable.
You are.
And then on top of that, like KD literally lost. Like Warriors came back 3-1, sent this man packing, and then this man says, "Okay, I'm gonna go join them."
That was foul. That was definitely
Yeah.
foul. That was real foul.
Albert.
This is
All
wild.
right. Now, I'm the one that said Giannis is going to the Warriors. But breaking news. Giannis is staying with the Bucks.
For a year, he's gonna play out that
Think
contract.
about it, though.
He getting held against his will.
If he goes to any of these other teams, they're not going to give him the money that Milwaukee has to give him.
Yeah, they can't.
And Giannis looks like he's the type of guy that he's going to want that money because think about how big Giannis is. Injuries is most likely in his future. Hopefully it's not, but I think, for like 7 years down the line, you got to think about that. And if you're playing with a team like Golden State where Clay just got hurt, Draymond's a triple single guy, like they're gonna be shipping him out in like 5 years. I don't
If
trust
that.
that organization, so I will stay where he is. That's all. I give it one snowflake.
Giannis can miss out on $70 million, whatever
I think he
Milwaukee
wants to
can
win.
offer him more.
Yeah.
Just like James Harden turned down that $50 million a year extension. Yeah,
After he
because
ruined the team.
he makes more with Adidas, and that's how much Giannis can make with Nike.
Ain't nobody buying those shoes.
Hey,
They're
nah,
still gonna overpay him. That's Giannis.
them crossover joints he did with the AIs with Reebok, those were fire. I'm not gonna lie. I would have bought me a pair of those.
Giannis?
Nah. I thought you was talking about James Harden. Ooh.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen
I
those.
said, nah, ain't nobody buying no Giannis's.
No.
That's like Kawhi shoes. Ain't nobody really. Kawhi was like, yeah, I'm a partner with New Balance. No, why?
He cares about our frontline workers.
Ain't nobody finna do that.
Hey, if he could make some better shoes, I'll buy me some Kawhis.
Would you buy some
Till
Currys?
then.
Would you buy some Currys?
I already had a couple.
He already
pairs.
has them.
Under Armour?
Yeah, bro.
I had some too.
Hey, they went hard. They went
Did y'all
hard
hoop
during
in
that.
them? Did you hoop in them? Were they
I sure
strictly
did.
hoop shoes? Okay,
Was missing everything.
if they were.
Stopped it. Oh no! Now you smoking.
When you put them curries on, bro, you get some extra range, bro. What you talking about?
If they strictly hooping shoes, yeah, okay, cool. I'm not
You
gonna
know
just
the
throw these
basket.
joints on and just be like, hey, yeah, we finna step. You see my new curves?
Oh no!
Nah.
Nah, I can't
When I
do
buy
that.
hooping shoes, they strictly hooping shoes.
Okay, bet.
I'm giving this 3 stars if he goes to another team because let's say they do have to trade for him, then you have to give up a lot. Just look at the package that New Orleans got for Drew Holiday. Now, if you're able to sign him in the offseason, which I don't see that happening because I think Milwaukee will most likely trade Giannis if he doesn't sign that Supermax because you don't want another LeBron KD moment where he just walks away, you get nothing in return. So I'm gonna give it 3 stars, and then also with Klay Thompson is just the uncertainty. Albert mentioned it. Another leg injury, it seems that's pretty severe that could keep him out for the year. So who knows what this Golden State team will look like this year without
That's
him.
crazy.
Yep. Sucks. Looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah,
All right,
this is
it. Number 3, James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets. What do you guys give this?
I'll go 3. Give me 3 snowflakes. You know what I'm talking about? There 3 of them things. Because I do see him linking back up with KD. And I think who said surge to Brooklyn? Somebody said surge to Brooklyn earlier.
Dylan and I.
Yeah. See, that'll be a great link up. You know what I'm saying? Turn down this little $50 million. Let me go win a ring with my boy KD. I played with him before. He was a great 6-man in Oklahoma coming off the bench. He wasn't even in the starting 5 in Oklahoma.
Is he coming off the bench in Brooklyn?
Nah, hell no. Hell no. That's 2 guard all day. That's 2 guard all day. And then like you said, I don't see KD wanting to play the 4. But if they get the right piece, KD probably just gonna have to suck it up, play the 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a deadly combo if James lands in Brooklyn, in New York.
So how
And he
many
like the hooping
snowflakes are you
streaks
giving it?
anyway. I get that 5
5.
snowflakes. I like that. Put
All
one
right.
out
3
there.
to 5.
Yeah, real quick. 5, just like the Super Bowl rings we got.
Yes, sir. Kai.
Oh man, if he can change his style of play to complement the team, which is not going to happen, it'll work. But I'm giving this 1. Don't go and mess up that chemistry that we have not even seen yet.
Exactly.
Don't do it. I don't like it. Stay where you at.
Jeff.
I give it no stars. I mean,
Damn.
that's it, stars. I give it no snowflakes, bro. I don't like it at all. Like Kyron said, don't mess up the chemistry that we haven't even seen yet. Now, if you get rid of Kyrie Irving and replace him with James Harden, then maybe I'll give it like a snowflake and a half. But hey, I said a snowflake and a half. But yeah, I don't like it at all.
You know what? After listening to you guys, breaking news again. I give this 5 snowflakes.
Sure.
Now,
God.
Shout out to my
I was
guy.
going to go with no snowflakes, but listen to
Shout
Karen
out
and
to my
Jeff.
guy Al.
Hey, listen to Karen and Jeff. What you just said made no sense. You said don't break up a chemistry they didn't have. So there's
If we
nothing to
do-
break up.
Thank you.
You
we
have
can work a
the
whole new
ability to
chemistry.
incorporate all 3 of those without like breaking up something that was already established with them.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
how this is going to work, I have no clue.
Exactly.
Kyrie are both ball dominant players, but if they can get it to work, and
They're not.
I mean, you just never know. So I give it 5 snowflakes.
You got to put personal incentives aside for the men. There's the thing. Nobody sees the bigger picture. Shout out, little baby. Nobody sees the bigger picture today. You know, like put your personal incentives aside. Like play for a bigger picture right now. Yeah, personal stats are cool, but go get a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, go get you a chip. This is why Melo don't got 4 of them right now.
All right, now hold on.
Because he didn't go to Chicago when he should have, or Miami.
See what I'm saying?
Now he going to Toronto.
Okay. But yeah, bro, if you would have just went to Miami, make the right moves at the right time. It's cool to turn down money. It's cool to turn down stats in order to get a ring. Like I said earlier, bro, Dennis Rodman only had 16 games with 20-plus points. That man got 4 rings? 5 rings? I think he got 2 with Detroit.
Yeah.
He got 2
with Chicago.
With Detroit. Yeah. So, yeah, Buddy got rings out of it. So, like, nobody has that mindset anymore. So, yeah.
That's different, though. Dennis Rodman wasn't a scorer.
I mean, okay. True. Okay, true. Okay, but look at Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr was pulling threes before threes were cool. He got some rings.
Yeah, but he was also coming off the bench.
Yeah, he was a role player. Michael Jordan let him do that.
Now, if somebody came off the bench,
Mike,
I can see it, but
Mike had to get in his throat for a little bit.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Pause.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear the pause. My
Time
bad.
out. Time out.
I said that.
Let me give it 20 seconds. Let me give it 20 second timeout.
The way this is going, Steve Nash is going to be the first player coach since Bill Russell. Might as well bring him on and play. I'm giving this 1 snowflake. I do. I agree with you 100%, Vernon. Who cares about how you won the championship? Who cares? Did you win it by yourself? That's so played out. Like, this is not the 80s and 90s. And those guys, even though they weren't requesting trades, you got the right like it all worked out. Either you got somebody in the draft or you pick somebody in free agency. It wasn't one person that doing themselves as Patrick Ewing, as Charles Barkley. That's why they don't have a ring. But I do not want to see these three guys play together. This is gross. That's why I'm giving it one snowflake.
That's toxic. That is a toxic combination. If you take this combination to the park on 2K, y'all are doing damage. That is a toxic combination.
That's the only time I want to see this is on 2K.
That's a toxic combo right there.
It's going to be toxic in the locker room when Kyrie doesn't get any touches in the second half.
Ain't no leader. They just going to walk out their loss and be like, all right, I guess we lost.
Steve Nash going to be like, I didn't even sign up for this.
Just treat it like the Team USA, bro.
Mike D'Antoni.
They just be clowning out there.
Mike D'Antoni gonna want Serge Ibaka to come down the court with the ball. You know how he is, just doing crazy stuff.
Or like Kendrick Perkins.
Hey, leave Perk alone, bro. Bro can't catch a break. Bro went to broadcast and still can.
He does it to himself.
Exactly.
Bro, Perk be saying the stupidest stuff on TV.
He did.
Oh.
He let Katie go that way.
He was directing the offense.
You don't give me the ball.
ISO.
Yo.
Trying to throw no-look passes. Boy, if you'll get your head.
Yo. But yeah.
Know what he was doing.
Oh God, buddy just can't catch a break, man. I'm telling you.
Oh man, that's funny. So we were basically split on that one. Now the fourth one, Vern. You like the idea of the Minnesota Timberwolves? They done this before.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have the first pick at the time, but it's happened before where they traded for the number one pick and got rid of their franchise player and Kevin Love. Can you see it going the opposite way this time, where they trade their number one pick, Anthony Edwards, to Phoenix if Devin Booker isn't happy where he is, and if Anthony Edwards actually plays really well and his stock rises? Can you see the T-Wolves trading Anthony Edwards for D-Book and teaming up these guys because they want to play together? We talked about this in the previous episode.
I can see that because especially up here, they love Dangelo. That's my boy. I call him Dangelo. D'Angelo Russell.
I heard that wrong.
For real, I was like, what?
Hey, okay, I'm done. I'm done with it. But they love.
This man says scrotum. MJ was in Steve Kerr's throat, and now Dangelo. And you were Django for Halloween.
Hey, I was Django for Halloween. Y'all playing?
Hey, I need that picture so I can put it up. I gotta show people.
You were Django for real?
Yeah, it was dope.
That's lit.
Why were you Django?
I have no idea. It was real last minute. I seen a cowboy hat and I was just like, yeah, I got a coat for this. Django. And then the song
I got a coat for this.
The song just started playing in my head. Django. Have you ever? Like that whole song just played in my head.
Ooh, this man said, I got a coat for this.
I got a coat for this.
That is hilarious, bro.
That is funny.
He saw that mannequin and saw himself. So if you like this idea a lot, so what's how many snowflakes you giving it?
I'll give it 4. I'll give it 4 snowflakes. That's only if Devin Booker really truly wants to play for Minnesota, because there's a lot of guys that have come through Minnesota that have played but didn't really want to play. You know what I mean? Like Zach LaVine, he wanted to play, but he didn't want to play. Derrick Russell started his comeback journey in Minnesota, but according to sources up here, he didn't really want to play for Minnesota. The same with Jimmy Butler. He didn't really want to play for Minnesota, even though he did well. You could tell he didn't. His demeanor, his attitude towards the game.
I blame Tom Thibodeau for all that.
I do too. Tom Thibodeau was terrible from Chicago to here. He was just like,
And now New York.
yeah,
Trash.
See, but they do love Big Cat. The combination of D'Angelo and Cat is nice.
Lethal.
You know what I'm saying? If like I said, if Devin really truly wants to come to Minnesota from leaving the desert to a tundra, like go for it, bro. I'm all for it. I support it. So I'll give it like 4.5 snowflakes.
All right.
Because, if he truly wants to come through.
Okay.
You look like a child.
Me, forget the 5 snowflakes. Give me an avalanche.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Make it happen. They already want to play together. All 3 of these boys, cold. Make it happen. That's all I got to say.
Don't let them get out their prime.
Facts.
Yeah. Don't let it be the Brooklyn Nets with Paul Pierce, KG, Joe Johnson, Darren Williams, and Brook Lopez.
Oh my gosh!
I do not know.
I will not forget that video of Draymond trash talking Paul Pierce.
You ain't Kobe.
They don't love you like that. You thought you were gonna get a tour?
Man. Don't know why they made that happen.
Dirty.
Draymond
dirty.
That man was
Draymond a fool, man.
He does
You
not
heard
care,
him
bro.
on the inside. He cried to sleep that
He
night.
ain't gonna cry when you get in the car.
He couldn't handle the truth. All right, Jeff.
I give it 5 stars. I like D-Book, man. D-Book's awesome. Pair him up with these other 2 guys that gives Minnesota a bright future.
Okay.
True that.
Al.
I'm with Kyron. Give it Avalanche. This is a great pairing for them. This goes back to what Dylan was saying, which was completely and utterly disrespectful. It would be better for Anthony
Edwards.
Anthony Edwards to learn from Chris Paul versus Devin Booker. I think that gives him actual time to develop that team with the Suns versus Devin Booker, who's been there for a little minute. Devin Booker's not staying with the Suns just to get developed by Chris Paul, and for Chris Paul to age out or get hurt, it just wouldn't make sense for him to stay that long. And then, at the end of his prime, trying to find somewhere. Instead, he can get traded or, go to this Timberwolves team, with Cat and D'Angelo Russell. And Cat is going to be playing like a beast this year. Unfortunately, he lost his mom due to COVID this year, so he definitely is going to be playing with some fire. And, with Devin Booker and D'Angelo Russell, that's going to be a great pairing. Devin Booker is going to have a fresh start somewhere, so I give this an Avalanche.
Big Cat going to be playing with that chip on his shoulder.
Yep.
I'm giving it 4 stars. Just because all the great players that are already in this league, it'll be really hard for them to win a championship together, but it'll be fun to watch. So I'm definitely not knocking it. I like the idea of it. I just don't see them winning anything together. It'll just be entertaining, and 3 friends get to play with each other. AAU basketball, really. I see that these 3 playing together this year. If it were to happen, they would be in the same standing, they would have the same seed as the Phoenix Suns right now with Chris Paul, Devin Book, and DeAndre Ayton. So,
absolutely not.
Devin Booker's only 23, 4 years older than Anthony Edwards. It's not that much of a difference. Have him work with Chris Paul, and his game is going to elevate with someone like Chris Paul.
He got a better chance of. This team got a better chance of coming out the East than the West. LeBron and the Lakers aren't going anywhere anytime soon. And
too bad they're in the Western Conference.
Yeah, but if the East is, oh yeah, that's true. That defeats my whole purpose.
Last one. Jeff, he's not right usually, but he's a smart guy.
Sometimes.
we were giving him hell for saying trade Porzingis already after one full season. But the fact that he had to get knee surgery and he's not ready to start, he just seems to be too injury prone. I think his body, for him to be so slim and so lanky, it's probably not going to work out. So, do you trade him now while his stock is somewhat high? Do you like that idea, Vern?
I'll give it about 3.5 to 4 stars because it's the unicorn. He came out. He's like what 7'2", 3". He's
7'3".
huge. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's huge out here playing in the paint, banging in the paint, pulling up from like 50 feet out. He's nice. He was nice that year and a half in New York. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is with the Knicks. It's like a curse. But like he was nice up there for that little time, and then he came to Dallas.
Adam's
Him and
money.
him, him and my boy was clicking for a little bit, and then the injury.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like he should bounce.
Mavs would have beat the Clippers before the Nuggets did if he had stayed healthy.
Mm-hmm.
That's real talk. That's real
Yep.
talk. That's real talk.
We would have had another
Yeah.
one of these.
You know what I'm saying? We really supposed to have 3.
Really, we
But
are.
that's neither here
06,
or there.
06, 07, 2011.
You know what I'm saying?
Kai?
Shout out to my uncle. You know what I'm talking about? He real German. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Nah, real talk. I do agree with KP, especially since he's not able to start by the beginning of the season. I do feel like it's that time. We need another true big, and I think Willie's gonna be that other big for us. He's gonna be that true big that we need.
Okay. Kai?
Trading this man, I'm gonna give it 2 snowflakes. I don't think they should do it yet. I mean, good player. I just don't think they should subtract. I think they should add to their roster. I think what they need is a physical big man. I don't think they need to take him out of the equation. Keep him in the equation. He'll be the 4. He'll do what he does with the scoring. They just need a big man to complete their roster. Don't subtract. Add on.
All right. Okay.
Jeff?
Now, I know I started this conversation, but
Oh, Lord.
I ain't gonna say.
This man about to go against himself.
Nah. I'm just saying, give it a little bit more time. Since he is gonna miss the beginning of the season, I just say just give it more time. See how significant the knee injury is. If it's significant, and then get rid of him. But I don't know. I just don't want to. Like, I want it to work so bad.
Me too.
Add on to it. But if he is really injury prone, they got to get him up out of here. But just give it a little bit of time. Let's see what we're working with.
Just like I was saying, you don't just trade away top tier talent if they're hurt. You don't want to.
No, if he gets hurt in the playoffs again, because like we just discussed, they would have beat the Clippers if he could stay healthy. So since he's going to miss the beginning of the season, cool, whatever. But if he misses the middle of the season or the end of the season and it's not playing in the playoffs, he gotta go.
Makes
Gotta
sense.
go.
How many snowflakes?
What'd you say?
How many snowflakes?
I
thought he said
I'm gonna give it 3 snowflakes. I thought I did too, but maybe I
No.
didn't.
I guess I ain't hear it.
All right, Al.
I'm actually with Jeff on this one. First thought of his sentence didn't really make any sense, but he expounded and he made a lot more sense. So I definitely agree. I give 3 snowflakes. It's not too. It's not. I think it's too early to pull the trigger, but it's not too early to have your finger on the trigger. So actively shop him and like, hey, this is what we can get just in case. So
I agree. Give it 3. As you said, don't press the panic meter just yet, the panic button, but also actively shop, make those calls or accept those calls and see what type of packages teams are offering if they are interested. Because as Jeff said, if this man misses a whole series in the playoffs when we need him most, then it's time to move on. But I think that maybe bringing on Rudy Gobert, or even just bringing somebody like a Zach LaVine and pairing him with Doncic is a really good young backcourt. Is it
not with
enough?
that,
No, but
not with that contract Rudy Gobert is looking for. I don't know who he think he is. He must be thinking Rudy from Notre Dame.
that's basically how he plays. He has one good play in him.
That's funny, bro.
Nah, he's a decent player, good rim protector. But yeah, he's not worth them. Well, what type of money is he asking for?
Wasn't he asking for like a max contract? I forgot what it was. He was asking for a lot of money and nothing that I would pay him.
But then they would be lacking the shooter in Dallas.
Exactly.
You need shooters around Luka.
All right, so I don't know what Thanksgiving
All my
G.
shooters got shooters.
I don't know what Thanksgiving G side dish challenge is, but
Hey.
that's supposed to be Thanksgiving side dish. I guess because we're all G's in here. That's why. Anyway,
Nothing but a G thing.
yes, sir.
You see me in the all black. You see me in the all black.
I saw you. You remember my Batman shirt? First day of school, kindergarten.
Hey, now real talk.
You thought I was a girl?
Real talk, I did. I see. Real talk.
He tried to holler.
But this
Let's go with the curly hair.
You know what I'm saying? On me. I'm telling you, bro. Dylan had the curls, bro. The curls for days, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, I went home
on my lunchbox.
I put in like a handful of Dax wave grease in my, but I was just in this. It didn't work. It was waxy. I went to school I went to school the next day. I was sweating hard in the.
Oh man!
Let Vern, your soul glow. Everything you just said won't be in the video.
Heck yeah!
Oh man!
So really quickly, because we've been on here for 2 days and it's almost Thanksgiving. Chef Hicks, the reason why we have you on here is not just to reconnect and talk about the good old days, because you also know these guys as well. But not just that in sports, but you throw down in the kitchen. You already said you work at a restaurant. So us four, I know for myself, I don't cook unless it's a holiday, like from scratch. I damn sure know Jeff ain't never touched a pot in a pan.
Nope.
Albert, I don't know about you. Kyron, I don't know about you. You said you can cook a
all
pie.
The time, baby.
I do too.
You say you cook some pies, so I'm looking forward to those pies. But no, none of us can touch you,
look, bro,
Vern. So we need your help. Give us some advice. You actually gave us threw some options at us for a side dish. I took the mac and cheese. Jeff, what did you take?
I took the cabbage.
Okay.
Al.
I got the cornbread, baby.
Okay.
And Kai.
I got the chicken.
This fool got a whole entree as a side dish.
Yes, sir.
Hey, chicken is not an entree. Explain it, Vern.
Yeah,
why is it not?
Okay, well, look, it's not really a side dish because the centerpiece of Thanksgiving is usually the turkey. But you know, I for one am a turkey fan, but not a lot of people don't make turkey right, so it's always usually like real dry.
Exactly.
That's true.
That's why I go with ham.
Exactly. I do not eat turkey.
Yeah, I pass on the turkey every Thanksgiving. Unless I know my uncle finna pull it off the smoke, yeah, I'm cool on it.
That sounds good. So here's a map of the United States, and it's broken up each state what their favorite side dish is, whoever the residents are that live in that state. In the state of Texas, you have green bean casserole.
I ain't never ate that.
Yeah, me either.
I
And
ate
then,
it. It ain't nothing to rave about.
yeah, and then on this one, cornbread. So, Albert, you making Texas' favorite side dish on this
Represent.
survey. This is from 2015, so it's a little outdated, but I'm sure people still love cornbread. I mean, it's cornbread.
Yeah.
Goes
Can't
with
go
everything.
wrong. Can't go wrong with it. Get you a nice little Jiffy box.
Real quick.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like my cornbread tastes like cake. For
I
real.
couldn't come up with anything to trash you on that. But yeah, so just really quickly before we end, can you give us some advice for our side dishes that we are assigned, and maybe some recipes?
Boy, I got a dig for some rest, boy. I got some
Whoa.
recipes for days, boy.
You can shoot us some a
Shoot
text.
them.
Yeah, you can shoot the text
But
for those. But
Yeah, for real.
I can give some general do's and don'ts as far as Thanksgiving period. If somebody comes through with potato salad and it has raisins in it, don't eat that. We don't do that. We don't do that. If somebody comes to the crib, they gotta bring an actual dish. You can't just keep bringing plates. We got mad plates. We got
I
mad
like that
plates.
one. Oh, you off to something, boy.
We got mad plates. Stop bringing plates. We got plates and paper towels.
Facts.
If you do want to bring a bottle or something, everybody's over 21. We can get our grown folks sip on.
Yes, sir.
Provide the tunes. But as far as the side dishes, man, with cabbage produces water itself, so you really don't need that much water when making cabbage because it's just gonna leak out all the extra water that's in it. Cornbread, Jiffy works. You can follow the box.
is that cheating though? Does he need to make it from scratch?
Nah. What? Nah.
I usually make it from scratch, so
Okay, well,
Ooh,
Really?
okay.
throw that down there, Al. Throw that. King Green, throw it down there. Throw it down.
Like
Mac and cheese.
cheesecake mix.
He throw corn on the inside.
Oh.
A
some
whole cob of
cornbread is actually good.
Really? It's like sweet
Yeah.
corn?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, real talk. If you have like little bits and pieces of like, I've even had cornbread with like bits and pieces of corn and jalapeno, so it's like a jalapeno cornbread.
Yeah. Jalapeno cornbread.
That smack.
It's
That
good.
slap.
What about putting some
That
cornbread
gives
in
me
like
heartburn.
some elote en vaso? Just put it in a cup, just putting like some cornbread like chunks. What about that? You like that combination?
You're not eating his mac and cheese.
Huh? So what?
This man about to have corn in his mouth.
Man, they
We'll
don't
put
call
some
me
Valentina sauce.
they don't call me the Mac for nothing.
Man, villains. Okay.
Return of the Mac.
All right.
Yeah, because you cheesy boy.
Kraft cheesy, boy. Mac and cheese. It's the cheesiest. No. with mac and cheese.
With the cabbage, should Jeff like put some type of meat in there and like have
Yeah,
it
you can definitely
marinate
throw-
in there?
Yeah, I'd definitely throw some turkey. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for people who
You
don't
be
eat
writing this
pork,
down, Jeff. Come on now.
'cause
I already got my plan, bro.
He gonna put some
Oh, yeah.
oxtails in there.
Oh yeah.
You gonna hire somebody?
I'm not the biggest fan of pork, but you can definitely throw some turkey in there, you know what I'm saying? Give it a little flavor, you know what I'm talking about, a little sauce on.
Hey, you can't put cabbage in a microwave, so Jeff's tripping.
Yeah.
This man gonna put 30 seconds on there. A bunch of times, like, all right.
Oh no.
Hey, let me know when they get down to 5 seconds.
Y'all
I
praying
ain't
on my
seen this man
downfall.
Jeff cooked ever.
With some pizza rolls.
Oh.
This man asked for a new place with no kitchen because he can't cook.
God, dog.
Y'all
Hey,
can
bro.
keep the oven.
Hey, bro.
Y'all praying on my
Well,
downfall.
they doing Jeff dirty, boy.
Oh man.
They want to see me winning out here,
I
coach.
can see him doing that too. I don't want the kitchen or the kitchen appliances. Just dock $200 off my rent.
Sound like him.
Yo.
Yep.
Yo. Doing this man dirty, bro.
He talk hell. You heard him say I'm cheesy.
Vernon said that. I ain't say that.
You said that.
You said
Nah,
that.
bro.
Aw.
This man got short-term memory loss. I swear. All right, Vern. So back to the mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, man, the creamier the better. If you make the mac and cheese, I don't know how a lot of people you make it, but a lot of people I like to actually make it and then throw it in the oven with some
Yes,
more
sir.
cheese on top.
Bake it.
Let that
Gotta
let
bake
that
it,
Don't
cheese,
do it.
let that cheese lay on somebody get nice
How
and
do you
brown.
how do
Pull
you
that
keep
thing
it
on
creamy once you put it in the oven? So I usually cook mine on the stove,
Right.
but like when I go to put it in the oven, I don't want to put it in that long because I don't want it to
Right.
You just
You
put
need
the
layers.
cheese and then you like broil it.
You need
Right.
layers.
For like
You
a
just
minute.
letting that top. Yeah,
Yeah.
you ain't cooking it again. You just cook it on
Got to
top
make a
like you
gravy
said.
too.
What?
Vern, come on now. Tell him.
A gravy of cheese.
A cheese sauce. Yeah, you got to make a cheese sauce. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Cheese
But they
sauce.
don't know.
Mix
They
it
don't
up.
know the terms that we say in the kitchen.
I feel
When we're working at like 2-star Michelin restaurants,
We
we're
do.
like, hey, how that gravy coming? You know, how they turn out, stuff like that. You know.
Well, cooking
Yeah.
tires.
Michelin tires.
Oh.
Hey, why you playing? Hey, now real talk. I learned in culinary school that's actually where the Michelin awards came from. Like the Michelin star restaurants, it was based off the Michelin tires.
What?
I don't know why they decided that they were going to critique
They
food.
sponsored it.
You know what I'm saying? This goes way back to like the actual founding of Michelin tires. Like I don't know why they decided it was a good idea to critique food after playing with cars all day. But,
Right.
Hey, man. You
somebody's gotta do
tired,
it.
man. Yeah, you
Somebody's
tired. You got to
gotta
go
do it.
get you something to eat.
You know what I'm
After a
saying?
long day working on them cars.
You know what I'm saying?
And last side dish, chicken.
Chicken.
Oh.
Yeah, chicken. I let the chicken marinate overnight. That's probably my biggest key,
With
especially
what?
if you're gonna fry it. Just really whatever you're gonna season it with. I got
Lowry's.
yeah, that'll work. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta throw a little bit of
Yeah, you can't put too much. You're gonna have high blood pressure.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, this chicken gonna hurt, boy. Chicken gonna hurt. You got that Larry's in it, boy.
You can't do salt and Larry's at the same time.
Exactly.
No.
Thank
It
you.
is
Thank you,
seasoned
Kyrie.
salt.
Exactly.
Thank you, Kyrie. You can't do the both. If you
Better have
gonna
an
do
EMT at the
Larry's,
table.
Oh man, that's good, man. Vern,
yes, sir.
bro, we appreciate you, man.
I appreciate y'all.
A
man.
legend,
Thank you
bro.
for having
A
me
legend.
on, man. This
Come
was
back.
good, man. I watch
Come
y'all
back.
week, bro.
Come back to us, bro. Come back and visit us one day. Hopefully, whenever we actually can do podcasts in person, we would love to have you on it to do like a one in person. We're definitely gonna have you come back. It's all love, bro. Stay safe up there, up north, and hopefully the winter is kind to you, not too brutal.
I hope not, bro. It was like 3 feet 2 weeks ago, and I was just like, bro.
Thank God you're 7 feet tall.
Hey,
It's
maybe
like
you need
this
to get
ain't
you a
even
little
winter
boat.
yet.
Right.
Little boat.
I hear it gets so cold in Minnesota during the wintertime that it doesn't even snow. That gets to a point where it's too cold to snow.
It's just cold.
That the snow's like, man, I gotta go home and get my jacket. I'm going down south.
No, I want that. None of that.
Yeah, bro, it's terrible, bro. It gets awful. This is a tundra for real. But I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for having me on, bro.
Yeah, man. We know you had a busy day, so we really appreciate you. Know that you're tired, bro.
Nothing, man.
But yeah, that's a wrap for episode 20. Man, 20 episodes down, guys. Congratulations.
Real quick, D.
Yes, sir.
Bad, D. Who you got winning the Super Bowl? So I know to pick the opposite team.
Facts.
You my boy, man, but like I got to know these in advance.
I'm going Saints and Chiefs.
Okay.
I'm
All
going
right.
Saints and Chiefs.
All right.
I think the Saints, Drew Brees will do just enough with that defense, and Alvin Kamara. I mean, he's
He
MVP.
nasty.
He
That
is
man got
nasty.
broken ribs.
Yeah, but I'm sure Drew Brees has played with a lot worse. He'll be fine. Let him sit out those 2-3 weeks. You don't have to rush him back. Jameis Winston, he'll be all right. I think we'll
He
see.
old now.
Who,
Shout out to
Jameis Winston or
FSU
Drew?
too, because we was
Drew
calling
Brees,
him.
he old now. He can't just hop back up, with broken ribs. It's gonna take him a minute.
Did you see Big Ben come back like 2 weeks ago? He came out the tunnel. I was like, damn, it's a whole new person. What are you doing?
Well, they juiced him up, man. They juiced him up in the locker room.
He got the right doctors because he didn't get his lung punctured like
Oh man,
Tyra Taylor.
No, that was Tyra Taylor. Yeah. Hey, no, shout out to Justin Herbert because I got him on my fantasy team and he doing work. Like, bro putting numbers up.
He got heart.
Bro putting numbers up.
Jeff started him over Lamar Jackson.
I'm starting him over Cam Newton, and I had Dak at first, but
I started Stidham over Cam Newton. But yeah, thanks again, bro. Before my brothers and I let you go, we need you to do 3 things if you haven't already. Number 1, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Pod Ties. Next, smash the like button. Give us a thumbs up. And number 3, thank you, Vern. I lost track. I didn't know it came after 2. That notification bell. We need you to destroy it. Also share with friends, family. Watch it during Thanksgiving dinner rather than watching football. We already know who will win, anyone that I pick. So watch Pod Ties instead. Do something better with your time. Also comment, let us know what you would like us to discuss for future episodes because we're going to continue to do more and more episodes. We're not going anywhere. This is just the beginning.
Thanks.
So that's for viewership. Listenership. You can listen to us on pretty much every digital streaming platform out there. Go ahead and stream those episodes if you're in the car, if you're at work, vacuuming, whatever you're doing. If you can't sit down and watch it on your phone or on your TV, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Stitcher.
All this.
And much more. All of them. So with that said, we are Pod Ties.
Hold on, guys.
Hold on. No, he's back. Oh, dang. We should have enjoyed it while it lasted. God dang. Vern, do you know what this is? Oh. I'm sure he does. That's why he's laughing.
Everyone's waiting for.
He wants to sign off.
I've seen it a couple times.
It's what everyone's waiting for. All right. What's the balloon's least favorite type of music?
Blues?
A balloon. What's the balloon's least favorite type of music?
Oh, I see you, Dylan. Yeah. Let's go.
Hey.
This man here.
Let's go.
Oh, my joke.
Let's go.
It's okay. I got another one.
Oh, dang! I should have stayed quiet. Now we get 2.
What does the world's top dentist get? Just a little plaque.
Oh my God! Sorry, Vernon. Sorry.
I've seen it a couple times in a few different episodes.
Oh my goodness.
The reactions are hilarious, boy.
Really quickly, follow Vernon on Instagram at real_Chef Hicks, right?
Yes,
real_Chef Hicks. He has beautiful dishes on there, entrees, side dishes. This man can throw down in the kitchen. He has a talent, true art. He's an artist in the kitchen. He's not a chef. He's an artist. So Go follow my man, and he has big things coming. Well, at some point, because we're all entrepreneurs, right? We're starting this podcast. You're actually going to start a food truck business, right? At some point, we want to get you on to talk about what it's like to be an entrepreneur, because we want to teach people our age and younger and even older what you need to do to become an entrepreneur, those steps that you need to take, those necessary steps. So at some point, when we expand and grow, we're going to have an entrepreneurship series, and you're going to be one of our guests. Love you, bro.
Listen, man. One love, bro.
Take care. I'll see y'all next week. Peace, Podsters.
Peace.